Hello. In this video, I'm going to be making a tutorial on what to do when you make a brand new character in Crowfall. So if you played any of the Crowfall tests, you probably don't need to watch this video. However, if you haven't played any of Crowfall yet, then this video might save you some time. So what I'm doing right now is making a plentiful harvest potion, which is just in there for, of course I failed it, but it's just in there for testing purposes only. You throw a couple ore and you get a potion that improves your gathering for, I think it's 10 minutes. Right there, I made it. So, well, I didn't fail this time, so now I'm going to make it. And don't pay attention to any stuff in my inventory, even though half of it's bugged. We're going to pretend like I have a brand new character here. So I'm going to drink my potion just to sort of speed up the process a bit. And yeah, so when you first create a character in Crowfall, everyone has the ability to gather basic wood. So you find some nice small looking trees and you gather some wood. Now let's say we chop down a few trees and we have a bunch of wood now. You go to your crafting menu, go to basic harvesting tools, and you can see there is wood, and then you can choose wood, stone, or ore. Obviously we only have wood, so we put in all three wood, we hit craft, and it makes a runestone hammer. We put it in our inventory and then we equip it. So now we can gather wood, and now we have a hammer, we can gather stone. So that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go gather some stone. See the stone popping right out of the rock. Then you just go around and pick it on up. Now we put in wood, and then instead of wood this time, we're going to put in stone. We hit combine, and this will make a pickaxe. So now we equip our pickaxe, and we will be able to gather wood, stone, and ore. And ore is what we're going to pick up right now. And now these are just the basic tools, so you won't be able to gather anything crazy with them, but it's what you need to start with. And those blue little essence balls I just picked up, I'm pretty sure those just boost your stamina a little bit to help speed up your gathering process, but I'm not 100% sure. So this time, same deal, but this time we put in ore, and it makes a runestone knife, which is used for skinning. Now we have all four of our basic tools, and when you create a duelist, he doesn't start with a pistol. I'm not sure if other classes are missing weapons or not. I think like the ranger needs to make arrows, but let's pretend I don't have a pistol. I would need to make a pistol, so I would go to basic crafting, basic weapons, and I find a basic pistol. And you're going to want to make this because you can't even use his abilities or some of his abilities if you don't have a pistol, so you at least want a basic one. And it only takes 6 wood and 6 stone, so that's pretty easy. Now we're going to make ourselves a pistol. So now we have our sort of nice basic setup here. We have all 4 of our tools and we have our basic weapons. The armor is a little more complicated to make, so you don't really need to worry about that right now. Next thing I'm going to show you is how to make food. So first off, you'll need to make a campfire, which takes 12 wood, which is kind of a lot, but wood is pretty easy to find. And anything with a green box and a plus sign next to it, that's an optional thing. It'll make whatever you're making better, but it's not needed. You can see they don't have a logo yet for the campfire, so it's just a crow. So now we have a campfire. We're going to use it. And a campfire doesn't last very long. I don't know the exact time, but it's only a few minutes. And now we go back in the same menu and we cook. So right now I'm putting in pine nuts, which just fell from trees that I dropped. Just like the wood spews out and the stone spews out of the nodes, so do fruit and nuts and stuff come from the trees. But you can't eat them unless you cook them. So I cooked them. Now I have 2 of that. And if you look in the top left, you can see my food bar over there. Some of it's not all the way full. So we're going to need to eat, and now you can see it fills back up. If your food gets low enough, I believe your health stops regenerating. So it's very important to make sure that it, you keep it nice and full. Here's, I'm just going to show you guys the leather armor. You can see it's a lot more in depth. There's a bunch of hide, a bunch of ore, and a whole bunch of different options. Hardened leather and reinforced padding. So to look at that stuff, you go into components. Hardened leather takes a bunch of hide and a lacing sinew, which comes from meat. Then if we want to look at something like the leather armor layer, is ore and hide. But when you boil it all down, it basically takes a whole bunch of hide, which you get from skinning, and a whole bunch of ore, which you get from mining, and you just combine it all together. If you want to make a more advanced pistol, you need a barrel and a body, and then each of those requires materials. The body requires a grip, a hammer, and a trigger, and each of those requires materials. It's mostly metal bars, which you would make by using 9 ore. Then you hit combine, and you make a metal bar. Whenever you craft something, or well, not everything, not the basic stuff, but when you craft most things, you get to use the experiments, and you get a set amount of points, and you get to choose how much risk you want to take, and you gain, if it's successful, you gain advantages and bonuses to whatever you're making. I failed to make the pistol trigger, so my copper bar is now gone. I need to make a completely new one. But back to the experiments, sometimes if it's successful, you gain bonuses, and if it fails, then, well, you miss your chance. You can't gain those bonuses anymore. Right now I'm making a plank, which is under woodworking, and it just takes wood. And now I'm going to go try and make one of those pieces to make the pistol. I'm not going to make the whole pistol right now. I'm just kind of showing you guys. I'm making another one of those testing potions, but this time it's to boost your crafting so that I won't fail, or I won't have I'll have a high chance not to fail. So I'm going to make a weapon grip. And there you go. I successfully made it. Since I put all the points in all at once, my risk was at 75%, and I failed. So it's kind of but if I didn't fail, then I would have gotten a nice hefty bonus on what I'm making here. So yeah, next thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is make advanced tools, which you will want to do, I would say, as soon as possible. As soon as you get your basic stuff, I think your #1 priority should probably be making better tools, because the better tools you have, the easier you'll be able to gather resources. Right now, and the higher level resources you'll be able to gather. Right now I'm making parchment paper, which is under woodworking, and it just takes wood. 1 wood makes 5 pieces of paper. So now we will need that. Now we go to rune making, and we need to make a sigil of whatever tool we want to craft. So we need 1 paper and 1 ore. Now the type of tool that you make is going to depend on that type of ore that you use. So I use silver ore, so I'm making sigil silver axe, and these will be used to make silver quality tools, which can mine much better resources and materials than the lower level ones. Actually, at the time that I'm recording this audio, I just made myself all golden tools and advanced pistol, advanced sword, and some leather armor. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all silver tools right now, just to because I wanted them at the time that I was making this video. I'm going to speed up the process here though in a little bit, just to make to make it go quicker, not to drag it out. Again, this is all pretty basic stuff. If you've already played Crowfall, you probably already know all this stuff, but if you haven't, then I'll save you some time, because it's not hard to figure out, but you can see there's quite a bit of stuff in the crafting menu. It might take you a while to find everything. The last thing that I need is to make wood rune stones, which are under rune components, and that just takes wood. I'm going to make the other 2, and then I'm going to start making the tools. So yeah, this test was pretty fun. I just made a video of some PvP, so if you're done watching this video, you want to check out some duelist gameplay, you can look for that. I also died a couple times, which was not fun, because then you lose a bunch of materials that people take off your body. Also, there's quite a bit of bugs with the inventory where I would make something, it would say that it was a success, I'd take it, and it would just disappear. It just wouldn't be here. You can kind of see my inventory is a little messed up right now. Like, I just can't use that stuff on the left, and those things in the bottom just say 0, 0, 0. I can't get rid of them. But this is a very, very early test, so it's to be expected. Now I'm going to take this. Oh yeah, also when you put on leather armor, your guy just turns invisible, which is not intended, but kind of funny. Now I equipped all my silver quality tools. I'm going to mine some silver ore and take it out for a test spin. So yeah, you can see that you can go real deep into crafting. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and this was just the basic stuff. Just like within the first, 10 to 30 minutes of playing. Yeah, you can go real deep into crafting. You can see I'm chunking this ore down quite nicely, actually. And I wouldn't be able to do this if I had a lower quality axe. So, hope this helps some people out. Thanks for watching, and check out the PvP video that will be up shortly. See ya.